Good morning, children. Today, in this module, you will study about the three physical states of matter: the solids, liquids, and the gases. Let us see the structure of the solid. You take an ice cube. The shape of the ice cube is like a crystal. Let us study about the properties of the solids. A solid has a definite shape and size. Yes, when you break a solid, its shape and size may change, but it will remain as a crystal only. You cannot compress a solid. Solids cannot flow also. The molecules of the solid are very closely packed. As you can see here in the structure, molecular structure, that the molecules are very closely knit together. Now, the solid exerts a pressure due to its weight only on the base, that is, at the base of the solid. The intermolecular force of attraction is also the maximum in the solids. As such, the molecules are closely knit or packed together. Now, a solid has a low thermal expansion. It means that upon heating, it expands a little. In a solid, the molecules are not free to move from their position. As you can see that from the solid cube, you may not find any molecule escaping. They just vibrate in their own position. They cannot move around. The number of free surfaces in a solid can be any. Now let us study the structure of a liquid. Now, properties of a liquid. A liquid has a definite volume, but it does not have any definite shape. For example, if you take a glass tumbler filled with water, now this water takes the shape of the tumbler. But when you put this water into a beaker, this water takes the shape of the beaker. But the volume of water does not change. It remains the same. Liquids are also incompressible. That is, you cannot compress a liquid. And a very important property is that they can flow. Now, liquids, when they fall down on the surface, they have the tend to flow because the molecules are not so tightly packed as that of the solids. Now, the intermolecular space in between the molecules of the liquids are also more than that of the solid. As such, they have the tendency to flow. Liquids are also less rigid than the solids. And there is only one free surface in a liquid, that is the topmost surface of the liquid. The intermolecular force of attraction between the molecules of a liquid are also less than that of the solid. The thermal expansion of liquids is very high. That is, liquid can expand more on heating. And a liquid exerts pressure in all directions. Now let us study about the properties of gases. A gas has neither a definite shape nor a definite volume. It acquires the shape and the volume of the container into which it is kept. You take an empty glass and keep it on the table. Do you think that the glass is empty? No, the glass is not empty. It is filled with air. Now, gases are highly compressible. A small example: you try to invert an empty glass into the water. You can push that glass up to a little bit inside the water. And then when you just tilt it a little bit, you will find bubbles of the gas coming out from that glass. This shows that gases are highly compressible. Some part of the liquid enters inside the glass. Now, gases can also flow. That is the reason you are able to smell the perfume from one room to the other room. Gases are not at all rigid and they can diffuse into itself. There are no such free surfaces in the gases. The force of attraction amongst the molecules of the gases are negligible. That is, the molecules of the gases are far apart. The thermal expansion of the gases is also very high, and they move around in a random motion, that is, in a zigzag path. Now, these are all the properties of the solids, liquids, and the gases which are explained in page number 9 in your book, that is the distinguishing properties of solids, liquids, and gases. In page number 6 also, there is a table which is given which defines or distincts between the solids, liquids, and gases. You can study from this table also.